From the bell to the belt, we bring the smoke, no help. Two champs, two clout, two good. Every storyline too.
Big fights, big talk, that's us. One slip, tap out, get crushed. From the ram to the ring, we melt. Welcome in the belt to belt,
Yeah.
belt.
Belt to belt, we don't play. Nah. So Nikki KG all day. Big hits, big bars, press play. This is where the greats get made. Belt to belt, say the name. One show, whole world, one stage. Raw chat, real heat, no save. Belt to belt, lock in, engage.
Hey guys, it's me, your favorite homegirl Nikki. Now, where the hell is my layout? Where is my layout? Hey guys, it's me, your favorite homegirl Nikki, and guys, this is belt to belt. Listen, unfortunately, my favorite homeboy KG is not here. Okay, he is not here. Like, I'm really sorry, guys. He is unfortunately very unwell, and yeah, I'm just gonna have to do the show without him. I'm just gonna have to do the show without him. Okay. As you can see, I do need him because I just mess up all the graphics. But anyway, how are you guys doing? I know KG is watching somewhere. Do you say KG ran? Oh, guys, what's happened in the world of football? I don't know. Oh, guys, please don't do that. Please don't do that. But anyway, guys, if you want to join me today, because as you can see, I'm doing it solo dolo. If you want to join me today, you can join me. So if you want, I can send in the link if you guys want to come in. I don't know if I know how to do it, but I'll send in the link. But if you guys want to come in, please let me know. I will send through the link. But guys, I want to know how you're doing. Guys, please don't torment KG with did Arsenal win? Because if you guys want to torment KG, I'm guessing Arsenal won. Did they win? Can someone please let me know? That's the one. You guys are out of order, guys. But there's so many things that I need to get through today. So many damn things that I need to get through today. And here's the thing. I need to give you my ears to the streets first. So WWE, everything has definitely been heating up a little bit. And it's just a little bit like, well, damn. This is what's happening. Guys, I need to give you the first things first. First things first. Where are my notes? Where are my notes? This is why you need KG here to distract me while I be picking up the notes, okay? Oh, I'm glad you said that. Chelsea Green's promo was golden, and I absolutely agree. I agree. Let me tell you this now. Chelsea Green's segment, yeah, is probably one of the best. Here's the thing. Chelsea Green is great on the mic. She's amazing on the mic. She knows how to entertain us. She knows how to get us a little bit like, girl, why you say that? You know, she knows how to get us. But guys, this week on SmackDown, we were this close to losing another WWE Women's Champion. Guys, we were this close. Excuse me, because Chelsea's broken her orbital socket. This bit, the eye bone right here. So here's the thing. Nick Aldis came out, and if you watched last week I did come up with my ears on the streets and saying that I've got to give you guys some injury news. Miss Chelsea Green has broken her orbital socket, her orbital bone, which is this bone like right underneath your eye right here. So here's the thing, yeah. They said that she's gonna have to like relinquish the title because she can't fight with that. It's dangerous. She can't do that. And then we saw this fantastic promo on SmackDown yesterday, which was absolutely amazing. So we've kind of gone from east to the streets to what's happening in SmackDown. Okay, so let's continue what was going on SmackDown. Gunther being inserted into that. When I heard Gunther's music, yeah, I didn't really know what to think, what to feel like. Here, you know, like I was a bit like, okay, Gunther, what are you doing here? But here's the thing, Gunther inserting himself was absolutely gold because Chelsea was reading him. She was like, oh, I'm sorry, I only see one champion here. And Gunther is clearly salty about Someone said Gunther was out of order the entire show. He was doing way too much the entire show. So here's the thing. So Gunther came and he feels screwed out of the number one contendership for the WWE undisputed title, right? And to be honest, I don't know. Do we agree with him? Did he rightfully get shafted out of that? Because Nick Aldis did say that, listen, I inserted you into that plan last minute. We've been waiting for KO for months. So, whose side are we on? Let me know. Whose side are we on? Are we on SmackDown with Nick Aldis as the front man saying, "We're with SmackDown. You're the one that was inserted into this match," or are we on Gunther's side? Did he get shafted out of a title opportunity? I can't lie. I'm on Nick Aldis' side. I'm sorry. I didn't even have to think about it. I'm on his side. So let me know what you guys think about that. But then, yeah, SmackDown definitely did its thing. I'm really proud of Chelsea as well. And going into SmackDown a bit more, we have a new US Women's Champion in JC Jane. Now, here's the thing. I kind of felt it coming, yeah, because Fatal Influence are there. They're very much there. You know what I mean, right? They're very much there. And Tiffany, we've been talking about Tiffany Stratton's run as the US Women's Champion for just a little bit. And it's just a bit like, girl, are you enjoying it? I mean, I think she has beat the allegations of does she enjoy being a WWE superstar? I think she enjoys it. So for me, she's definitely beat the allegations. But then Fatal Influence with all the gold is giving. Do you remember my description of them? If you've been watching the show the last 2 months, right? My description of Fatal Influence is very much, the girls got it going on. That's how they are. The girls have it going on because they are feisty. They remind me of the cool high school girls in the high school teen dramas. Like, do you know what I mean? The cool girls, the it girls. You want to be like them. You want to be part of Fatal Influence. And they are giving that. But then here's the thing between Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green. Did Chelsea kind of cause a distraction? Nah. She kind of did. She kind of did. And you could see the regret on her face afterwards. And I'm going to give you my ears to the streets after my rundown on SmackDown, yeah. But allegedly, WWE are working on a Tiffany Stratton heel turn. Now, I heard this, I think, the end of last week or the beginning of this week. And that would kind of make sense right now because we don't know how Tiffany is feeling towards Chelsea Green after she lost her US Championship. So I'm going to just leave that there. But are we here for Fatal Influence as a faction with all the golds? Yeah. Yeah. We are. Okay. Right. Let's run down. And here's the thing. Last week, I cannot believe we did not start the show by congratulating Bianca Belair and Montez on the birth of their baby boy, baby Romeo. He's probably nearly 2 weeks old now, but I can't believe we started the show like that. Come on. Like, I die hard for Miss Belair, the EST, and I can't believe that we started off the show like that last week. But hey. Congratulations to Bianca and Montez. I do miss her. Sigh. All right. Let me tell you, yeah, right? Guys, if there's anything about SmackDown that you haven't heard from me yet, listen, guys, drop a comment into the comment box. And also, guys, as you can see, my favorite homeboy KG is not here, but I do know that he is watching. I know he's supposed to be resting, but and we do wish him a speedy recovery, even though he did drop a video earlier on today. That man is supposed to be resting, okay? So here's the thing, yeah. Let me tell you what made me shy on SmackDown. Can anyone tell me what made me feel shy? Please drop it in the comments. I need you guys to understand what made me feel so shy. Guys, Oh. Baron Corbin, yeah, came out on a motorbike. Nobody cared. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody cared. Here's the thing: are we being a bit too tough on like the guys who have just come? Are we being too tough on them? I don't know. Like, are we being too tough? And those of you in the comments, you don't know but what I mean when I say that I felt shy for them. Like, I felt shy for Baron Corbin because here's the thing: he's come in like, you know, hey, he just came out of nowhere. He's the US champion. He beat Trick Williams, and you know, this is what the third or fourth appearance that he's had on SmackDown since he's been back, and it's just. They told him to bring out a motorbike, guys. What are we thinking about that? Because here's the thing. I think with some of the new guys, we're going to go into Raw and we're going to talk about Big Cass because I think Big Cass is included in this part of the convo as well. With the guys that are returning to WWE, yeah, it's a bit like if you know what I'm talking about, yeah. If you know what I'm talking about, please drop a comment. Right, who is this? Bonkers LFC 306. Oh, a Liverpool fan. I know you must rattle KG's cage. Why Corbin still got the fluffy belt? That indicating that Trick Williams will regain his belt back. That's a good point because why is he still walking around with that fluffy belt? But then that also makes me think about when John Cena had the spinning WWE Championship. A bunch of guys had it while it was spinning. Like, I think Edge had it while it was spinning. CM Punk had it while it was spinning. So that's, I don't know, I'm 50-50. But I do think, and I did say this last week if you were locked in, I don't know if you remember, if you weren't here, I did say last week that Trick Williams is tipped to be one of the Money in the Bank winners. Obviously, there's only one winner, but allegedly it is between him and LA Knight. Okay, so he might change that soon, the title soon. I don't know. Okay. Who's this? Who said my issue with Baron's writing is it feels like he inserted himself into a US title feud, which should have ended with Melo versus Trick at SummerSlam. I do agree with that. I do agree with that because I do believe that people who are coming onto the roster, who are coming up from NXT, people returning to the main roster from like a hiatus, there's got to be something because it's always like, oh, someone comes and they're going straight for the title or a title, I should say. I don't know. I don't know. This is mind games. Now the spinning belt was called Baron when walking looks like a pillow. Oh my god. Okay. Guys, that's the SmackDown rundown from me. If I'm missing or forgetting anything from SmackDown, I was gonna talk about Cody and Randy, but guys, I was a little bit bored. And I'm not bored because it was just not an entertaining enough closing to the show. It got messy towards the end of SmackDown. But then for me, I'm still thinking about, like, what's going on here? Okay. What is going on here? But don't worry, with my ears to the streets, I still got some SmackDown snippets in there. Okay, so guys, those of you that want to come onto, if you want to come have a chat with me, if you're feeling brave enough, you know, who's feeling brave enough to come up here and have a chat with me? I will send you the link. You know, no one's feeling it yet. No one, or are you guys just missing KG a bit too much? That's annoying, man. I can't lie, I do miss him too. But anyway, let's go back to, hold on, let's go into some comments. No lies, I want Lana to come back. You better be serious about something else. Okay. Guys, so here are my ears to the streets. Okay. Here's the thing, yeah. here's the thing. You lot just thought I was a WWE babe, innit? You lot just thought I was a WWE babe. Guys, I've got some TNA news for you. Oh, I've got some TNA news. You see how I spoil you lot when KG goes away? I've got some TNA news for your blood clots, okay? Let me tell you now, guys, allegedly, this is what's going to happen, right? So this is not the alleged part, sorry. So Leon Slater versus Cedric Alexander. Cedric Alexander is the person who made Leon Slater's X Division Championship reign a bit short, like for so basically what happened was Leon Slater was the youngest X Division champion. He was about to set a record for how many days he's held it. He was 1 day short from beating the record or being written in the history books as having it for that many days, and he lost to Cedric Alexander. And now they shot this cold promo. Like, it was so good. I really did enjoy seeing this promo where they're about to go head to head for that X Division Championship again. They are about to go head to head for that X Division Championship again. And the stipulation from Cedric Alexander is that if Leon Slater loses that match and he doesn't regain the X Division Championship back, his Leon Slater's title reign will be erased from history. What a massive stipulation, especially when he's the youngest X Division champion, right? That is a massive stipulation, and how hindering that could be to Leon Slater's run in general on TNA. But let me tell you what I heard. Let me tell you what I heard, and let me tell you why my ears were stuck to the streets at this point, okay? Allegedly, with this match that is looming, I can't remember where the match is. That is really silly that I don't have it. With this match that is looming, Leon Slater's contract with TNA is coming to an end by the end of this year. That's what the people are saying. And the people are saying, the people are saying that AEW and WWE are both equally interested, and they're interested with high stakes for Leon Slater. So I'm thinking, if Leon doesn't win this match, could we see a farewell from him soon? As to be like, he's been there, he's done it. But then I'm still thinking about the stipulation of his title reign being erased from history, which is crazy because we will not forget as wrestling fans, Or could he go for one more run, drop it at the end of the year, and we could see him on the new show. But me personally, I do think that Leon Slater, he looks great on TNA. He does a lot over there. I think he looks great over there. He looks great for the brand. I think he'll look great anywhere he goes, but then I'm just thinking he looks very at home there. So, guys, we're going to have to keep an eye on that one, and I will have more on that on our stream next week. And also, I think I asked you guys this last week, right? If we had an extra stream during the week, I don't know. If you guys felt like seeing me on a Tuesday. If you guys felt like seeing me on a Tuesday, of course, with KG to you. I know you lot miss it. How do you guys feel about that? I'm just saying. It's not confirmed yet. Okay? Right. Let's move on. Let us move on. Now, do you know what? Let me talk about the stupid things first. Guys, allegedly, I'm up for that. Oh, you guys are so cute. I won't say no to seeing you again. No, guys. Okay, I'm gonna tell KG and we'll sort it out. Okay. You pulled my arm. Like, you twist. Hey, what's the saying? Did you pull my arm or twist my arm? I'm such an auntie. I don't know. I've got to auntie status, I believe. Okay, guys, back to my ears on the streets. My ears to the streets, right? I just oh, guys, this is so cute. Oh, I want to take a picture of this. I just found your channel from 3 shots. Looking forward to hearing more from you. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much. Hold on, I'm going to take a picture of this. That's really cute. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I love that. I love when people like see me from somewhere else, or like they say they heard from yada, yada, yada. I love that. Okay, guys, back to my kids on the streets, because we don't have too much time today. Okay, I'm gonna say let's go with the stupid news, yeah. And let me tell you why this is stupid news. So Pat McAfee, you lot know I loved Pat McAfee until what he did to Cody, yeah. Guys, allegedly, Pat McAfee is releasing an album. And I don't mean an album with pictures. I don't mean an album as in as long as it doesn't mess with Champions League night. Okay, and I guess Champions League night is usually a Wednesday, okay? All right. Guys, allegedly, WWE former announcer Pat McAfee is coming into the music industry. He's releasing an album, and it's a 14-track album, yeah? It runs for approximately 42 minutes. The album allegedly is able to stream on YouTube and Spotify. And I heard it's not that bad. I can't lie to you, I didn't go and listen to it, yeah, because there's enough happening in the world. And I just wanted to leave that there. Okay, guys, next on the list for my Ears to the Streets. Let's talk about some beef, yeah? Let's talk about real life beef. So there's two stories with my that I've had my Ears to the Streets on, and it's all about the beef on the rosters. And this is, guys, I'm not even joking, like this is real life beef, and it comes with receipts. And I will, if you want, guys, I could post it on my Instagram story at @Sonika_. Yeah, okay, guys. Allegedly, real life beef that is really happening. Well, let's start with Bron Breakker. So last week and the week before, I spoke about Bron Breakker not being happy with how he's being used within the Vision. And within the last 2 weeks, we have seen Bron Breakker move like he's very much bothered by the presence of Obafemi. Yeah? Cool. Allegedly, within the Vision, there's been multiple blog reports of this. He don't like Logan Paul. Bron Breakker has an issue with Logan Paul. And apparently, Logan has tried to work with it, but his patience is also starting to wear quite thin. I didn't see that coming. I knew that Bron Breakker is not happy with being in the Vision, because if you've watched Unreal, I think I said this last week as well, if you watched WWE Unreal on Netflix, yeah, you would know that this guy was pinned up to be the guy, right? And he's not the guy. Similar thing that happened to Jey Uso the previous year was where he was set up, he won the Royal Rumble, he won the World Heavyweight title, and then they were like, he ain't the guy. This is the same thing that Bron Breakker is now going through. But clearly he's irritated by a lot of things, and Logan Paul is one of them. Guys, let me know in the chat, what do we think is going to happen? Yeah. What do we think is going to happen if they actually do fall out? You know, they're getting a bit unhappy, like, to work together. I don't know. Like, I don't know what could actually happen there. So, I don't know. Okay. So, hold on. Sorry, guys. 1 sec. Guys, I'm just going to copy the link and put it in the chat. If you guys want to come up and join me here today, please feel free. But of course, keep the chat nice and clean. Keep it positive. I've put the link in the chat. Oh, KG, go and rest. KG, go and rest. Guys, KG's in the chat. Show him some love, please. He really needs to rest. He can tell you himself why, and give you some updates as to how he's feeling. I know he's okay, but I just want him to rest, because that man works too hard. He works too hard. Anyway, he works harder than me. That's how he knows how to use StreamYard. yeah. Anyway, right, guys, let's get into it. So Logan Paul, Bron Breaker, they ain't feeling each other, and do you know who else ain't feeling each other right now? And guys, there's receipts to this. This one came with hardcore receipts, as in a video. If you like, guys, put your bells in the chat if you want me to put it in my story. I'll put it in my Instagram story, and you guys can watch it for yourself, or if you prefer it on TikTok, let me know. CM Punk and Kevin Owens, their beef is really real. We've always known that there's some kind of tension between the two. I never actually knew how deep it was, but this is really real. So in a very, very recent, it was like a backstage or like a red carpet interview with Kevin Owens. He was asked about his relationship with CM Punk. And he was, so the person that was interviewing him was saying, you know, CM Punk has changed. He seems to be like a nicer guy, or however he framed it. And Kevin Owens was basically like, really? Where's the changed man? I don't see him. I don't see him. Like, the beef is really, really real. And you could see it on Friday Night SmackDown segment. So I can't lie. I don't need to keep my ears to the streets further for that, because we know that stuff is real, because he has said it. And also there was a clip that has now surfaced, right, of Kevin Owens talking about the deeper reason as to why these two have an issue. And this stemmed from 20 years ago. So 20 years ago, I think that what happened 20 years ago, Kevin Owens wanted to wrestle with his t-shirt on. So there was a bit of a discrepancy about, is he wearing the t-shirt, is he not? And CM Punk had said something about it, about the authenticity of him not having his t-shirt on. And Kevin Owens sort of made like a sarcastic comment that was supposed to be a joke about him wearing the t-shirt. And according to Kevin Owens in this clip, CM Punk like just cleared him, like just absolutely cleared him. But then when he cleared him, this was, guys, and I'm very East London, guys, so when I say clear, it means like he embarrassed him, he went in on him, and this happened in front of the whole locker room, in the locker room, no pun intended. So there was that video, and in this video there's a clip. Yeah, there is a clip. Sorry guys, my nose is running, I apologize for all the noise. So in this video there is a clip, right, of Kevin Owens walking up the ramp after one of like a previous wrestling match. This was a long time ago. The person recording him was wearing a CM Punk shirt, and then he goes, Kevin Owens goes to the fan that's recording him, "Oh, you're wearing the wrong shirt," and does this. And we all know this is CM Punk. So I think they both sort of like antagonized and instigated things with each other, if you ask me. That's what it looks like, okay? That's what it looks like. And guys, that's my ears to the streets. Actually, I'm lying, guys. I've got one more bit of news for you, okay? And we're going to go to Raw, yeah? And those of you that want to come up and have a chat with me, please, the link is in the chat. I'm going to post the link again. There you go. The link's in the chat. Let me know if you want to come in, yeah? And there KG go again. Okay. Lastly, you know how I treated you guys, yeah? To some TNA news, because you know I'm just a wrestling babe, okay? Guys, I've got some AEW news. KG should take a day off more often. Take a day off more often. Guys, AEW, allegedly, so this was alleged maybe 2 weeks ago now, that Kofi Kingston and Austin Creed. If you don't know Austin Creed, WWE fans, we know him as Xavier Woods, right? They are headed to AEW, and it's nearly confirmed. So the two posted like this video that was supposed to be like an animated promo, like a cartoon, like animated type promo, as if they're teasing going to AEW. Now, allegedly, yeah, Kofi Kingston, right? Kofi Kingston and Austin Creed have signed with AEW. And let me tell you why people feel that way. So the streets are saying, yeah, that they are due to team up with Swerve Strickland. And Swerve Strickland, he's also had a bit of a bit of a time away from AEW, right? And now he's back. He came back, I believe, if it wasn't this week, it was last week. Yeah. Allegedly, yeah. Swerve Strickland is looking to team up with Austin Creed, aka Xavier Woods, and Kofi Kingston, who has now he's now also, hold on, I've got the info right in front of me. He has also copyrighted his name. Yeah, so he's copyrighted the Kofi Kingston has copyrighted the initials of his name, of his real name, which is what he might go by if he does go to AEW, right? And Austin Creed, Swerve Strickland are gonna go for the AEW Trios Championship. The Trio Championship is currently held by Adam Page, Brody King, and Bandido. Okay, they want to go for that championship. That is explosive stuff. The reason why it's so explosive, because first of all, I like the fact that AEW have something called a Trios Championship, showing that factions can actually win gold together. That's something that WWE ain't had and they don't have, yeah. But the fact that there's been this much build-up from the New Day leaving, and now if they come and debut and go for the Trios Championship with Swerve Strickland, that's a massive shake-up. That's a massive shake-up. So, guys, I just wanted to let you know that, because allegedly the name has been copyrighted now. So we could see a debut very soon. The last thing about AEW, actually, I'm going to leave that till the very end, okay? So let's go to Monday Night Raw. Guys, do none of you want to come and talk to me? What's going on? My breath don't smell. We're online. Guys, let's go to Raw, yeah? So here's what stood out for me on Raw. Guys, if anything stood out for you on Raw, sorry, I don't know why my nose is running. I think it's just too hot for me. If anything stood out for you on Raw, please let me know. But then these are the things that stood out to me. Okay. Right, Sol Ruka, yeah? Why are you telling people don't be shy? Are you clicking the link? So guys, Sol Ruka. So since Sol Ruka came on the main roster, I was excited to have Sol on the main roster, especially following her performance, yeah, at Saturday night's main event when it was John Cena's last match, right? Her performance that night, for me, just absolutely cleared her into what I felt like she could do when she comes to the main roster. But since she's been on the main roster, I think we've seen a bit of a different side to her. We don't know if it's nerves. We don't know if it's how she's being like put or positioned in these matches. But one thing that hasn't been hitting right, it hasn't been hitting right. And I hate that I'm about to say this about Sol Ruka, because you don't know that that is my girl. It's the Soul Snatcher. The Soul Snatcher hasn't always connected, yeah, when she's performing on Raw. But this Monday, she must have said a different prayer. There must have been a healing service that she attended. I don't know. But so her mystery tag team partner was Io Sky. I didn't know who it was going to be. People were speculating that it was going to be Lola Vice, but we know that Lola Vice is going to go to SmackDown, right? And I'm going to come to that at the end as well. Is that the Soul Snatcher hit Roxanne Perez differently, and you could see the joy in Sol Ruka after that match, is because this was one of the best performances that she's given since joining the main roster. I don't know if Io Sky had something to do with it, because they're both equally very talented women. Like, Io is amazing. We know that. You know, the people in the streets love Io. But as for Sol Ruka, I think that was some redemption for her there, that match. So I'm hoping that moving forwards, because, guys, according to the ears in the streets, WWE higher-ups are not so happy with her performance. But hey, let's see. All right, so moving on Raw. Obafemi and Bron Breakker. Of course, I was going to bring that up. Listen, is Bron Breakker, I don't want to be rude, but is Bron Breakker punching above his weight here? And you see this feud, I don't want it to disrupt us from the fact that Obafemi is the king of the ring. Obafemi, I need to repeat that. Obafemi is our king of the ring that hasn't gone for the world heavyweight title yet, and I don't know what the hell is happening. I don't know. Is it one of those things that WWE are holding back on? I'm not too sure. But that showdown between Obafemi and Bron Breakker, heat, fire, all the pyro. All the pyro. Okay? You know, sometimes you just need a good shake-up. Like, even though I wasn't so, like, when it came to Cody and Randy doing something similar on SmackDown. But Bron and Obafemi, give them all the pyro. Give them all the fireworks. I enjoyed that. Okay? So moving on a bit more, like, I don't really have anything else to say about that, is because this is one of those things where there's a bit of a question mark, yeah? And I am looking to see what's going to happen on Monday, as in tomorrow. Well, I'm going to watch it on Tuesday, but hey. So, who else is next, right? So, this is my last bit on Raw, okay? Guys, if there's anything that I haven't touched on, because we're going to come to an end soon, if there's anything I haven't touched on, if there's anything you haven't heard from me, and if you want to come in and talk to me real quickly, let me know. Okay. One of the best opening segments I have seen on Raw, and the award goes to Solo Sikoa. If you guys follow me on Instagram at @soniki_, if you're not following me, I don't know why you're not. Solo Sikoa, listen, I have been laughing at that promo the whole week. This is your warning shot. Pew. What? Bad. Solo Sikoa is the star of the show. Guys, I put this video on my page twice. He is the star of the show. He knows how to carry a good segment. He knows how to carry a good promo. And he does it so effortlessly. But here's the thing, guys. We started off with this amazing promo at the beginning of the show, yeah? But I don't think I'm happy about Solo losing that match. I don't think I'm too happy about it. And again, if you follow me, you would have seen me say this earlier on in the week. Right now, what I'm gonna need, like following the aftermath of this, is that I'm gonna need Solo to do what I expected Jacob to do. So when Jacob lost to Roman Reigns and he was like, I have to be your tribal chief and yeah, I expected Jacob by now to have just snaked the bloodline or Roman and just be like, listen, F you, you are my time. I'm coming back for that title. That's the type of time I thought that Jacob was on. That's the type of time I thought he was on. But that has not happened yet. And now Jacob is there whooping his friends, Royce Keys, and Roman Reigns is happy about it. All of that, like, that's not what I thought it would be. I'm going to need Solo to do that and maintain his energy. And when I say do that, he needs to do what I expected of Jacob, as in, all right, cool, I'm getting delivered to the OTC. Stand there, nod, intense eye contact, and then at the end be like, listen, blood, do one about bloodline. Do one. That is what I am expecting. Yeah. So on Monday, guys, you might get a middle of the week segment following that part alone, that part of Raw alone. We do know that Roman is coming to Raw this week. Those were my thoughts on Monday Night Raw. Like, I wasn't too happy about the way it ended, but sigh. Guys, last but not least, I do have some news. Yeah, 2 bits of news. It's not so much is the streets, but this is news, so I'm leaving it to the end. But in terms of wrestling and what's going to happen this week, guys, did you all see Zilla Fatu make his debut? He came in and said, I'm going to need that. And when he said, I'm going to need that, that means the NXT championship. And that is exactly how I feel he was supposed to come in. So for those of you that have been living under a rock, you haven't been catching up with NXT. So after Grayson Waller did his pipe bomb, and I'm still waiting for a thank you for that from Grayson Waller. If you know, you know. Yeah. After Grayson Waller's pipe bomb, right? he said, listen, the men on NXT, you lot ain't doing niz. The women are carrying the show. And he said he wants to go for the NXT championship, which is held by Tony D'Angelo, right? And then around the same time, you have Chris Montana, who has debuted from TNA. Yeah. He also said, listen, I'm going to need that. So during the number one contendership match for the NXT championship, like a hurricane, in comes, another member of the bloodline again, Zilla Fatu. And he said, oh, you don't think you need that? I'm going to need that. And I loved every second of it. And that is exactly how he was supposed to come in. Let me know your thoughts. Right, guys, let me run through the comments quickly. I think KG is still here. I won't invite him in because I think he should be sleeping. Okay, where did I stop with the comments? So I think this is about Pat McAfee releasing the album. What is he doing on this album? I do not know. I don't know what the bloody hell he's doing, and I didn't bother to listen to it because I felt like I would have got irritated. He doesn't need to do that. Yep, nope. Who's this? Paddy Nevs 2012. Give Chelsea Green the most goated title run ever. Absolutely, because her storyline, it could be so amazing right now. She came back to that ring and she told Nick Aldis, your wife was a champion. You've been a champion. I'm not going to be a champion until someone takes this belt off me. And rightly so. And I think she could have an amazing run. But guys, at the same time, we need to remember, Money in the Bank is around the corner. So every person that holds a main title right now, right? Money in the Bank is looming. Okay? Okay. Who is this? Jay Uso couldn't hack it at the top. He's not it. I mean, you see right now, I think both Jay and Jimmy Uso are doing what they need to do. And it's true. Maybe him being at the top was maybe just wrong timing. Maybe it was just wrong timing, I think. But, you know. Who likes Logan Paul though? Don't do that. Who's this? This beef is real. The way they both do their promos, it's got spice to it. I absolutely agree. I guess you're talking about Kevin Owens and CM Punk. CM Punk also made a very interesting comment that a lot of fans are hating. So if you watched it on Friday, if you've managed to catch up, he was talking about he was like, he expected something else from Kevin Owens and he received endometriosis. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think that was a cool one, Punk. I'm not with you on that one. This is a good question right here. What do you make of Triple A qualifier to fight Roman Reigns? I think, it's a bit mixed. I love the fact that people, Triple A are tapping in to intertwine with WWE a bit more. Especially the main roster. But then I'm just like, what are we setting up for here? That's my question. What are we setting up for here? But allegedly, if you guys want to know, allegedly, the person who is supposed to win the qualifying qualifying tournament, I should say, to meet Roman Reigns for a shot at the World Heavyweight title, is supposed to be Penta. We have people like Laredo Kid, Psycho Clown, what's his name? La Parker, you know, and literally supposed to be Penta. All right, guys. Nobody wants to come and talk to me. Okay, that's fine. Right, guys. In terms of news, and we're gonna go. Yeah, in terms of news, and we're gonna go. Here's the thing. So, in terms of news, what should I say first? Actually, let me say what I think is the best for last. All right. So the best for last, right, is hold on, sorry, let me take this comment off the screen. Let me take this comment off. Sorry, I was gonna start singing. Guys, that is such a stupid habit. I really do break into songs sometimes. Okay, guys. So allegedly, according to reports, SmackDown and Raw are going to have massive shakeups. So you remember last week, I told you Lola Vice is coming to SmackDown. They said, especially with the women's roster side of things, that there are too many women on SmackDown. Yeah. So they're going to start swapping some people around. I don't know who is part of this shake-up, but there's about to be a shake-up across both shows to even out the rosters. And I think it's fair because right now SmackDown is stacked. You've got Fatal Influence that have come on there. You've got Tatum Paxley, who has debuted recently. You've got Baron Corbin that has come back. Like, guys, there's a lot going on SmackDown, okay? That Raw, I think, is kind of missing. So, guys, since no one wants to come and talk to me, that's cool. I will see you guys back here next week. And I think we're going to come on a bit later next week, Sunday. So we'll post the times on our Instagram pages. Guys, please like, comment, share, and subscribe our channels. All right. So Reckless Sport. If you're watching from Reckless Sport, hey. If you're watching from the Sonicki channel, hello. If you're watching from, if you guys don't know one channel from the other because you're watching from a particular set, cross over, subscribe to both of our channels. And KG will be back next week. Okay. I want him to rest, but I know he'll be back. So guys, lastly, for all of the AEW fans out there, I am going to be at AEW All In at Wembley on the 30th of August. And let me just share a bit of tea with you guys, okay? So I'm going to be there. I'm going to be in attendance. Guys, listen, hook your girl up with some great seats. They're absolutely amazing. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be doing my thing. I'm going to be talking to some of the fans that are outside. If any of you lot see me, any of you lot that are going to be there, if you're going to be there, let me know in the chat. There's not that many people around right now in the chat. But if you're watching this back, if you're going to be there, drop a comment, let me know, and I will see you there. And if you want to go, but you're thinking the tickets are a bit pricey, I can't lie, wrestling tickets are a bit pricey. If you go, sign up with Live Nation. They've got a summer flash sale, and you can get up to 50% off tickets. Don't say I don't bring you in. I brought you in. Guys, until next time, I'm going to keep my ears to the streets. KG will be back next week. Follow me on Instagram at Sonicki_. Follow KG the comedian. Make sure you subscribe to our channels. And remember to share the segments that you like also. So until next time, you guys. See you next week.
From the bell to the belt, we bring the smoke, no help. Two champs, two clout, two good. Every storyline told.
Big fights, big talk, that's us. One slip, tap out, get crushed. From the ram to the ring, we melt. Welcome in the belt to belt,
Yeah.
belt.
Belt to belt, we don't play. So Nikki KG all day. Big hits, big bars, press play. This is where the greats get made. Belt to belt, say the name. One show, whole world, one stage. Raw chat, real heat, no save. Belt to belt, lock in, engage.